Opinions and stories around the game we love, told by your favorite storytellers. Stay up to date with all things cricket. Subscribe to CricBuzz's YouTube channel and press that bell icon now.
We have a CricBuzz live question that all you viewers send in, and we're happy to take them and get everybody to weigh in on that. Here's what has come in today. Let's have a look on the screen. Bring it. Henil is saying, can a break be the solution for Virat and Rohit? Both look drained and are struggling. It's an important year and we need our stars in form at the World Cup. I think, Joy, before we get your answer on that, I want to bring the Ravi Shastri quote on this quite immediately. And to Michael's point as well, sometimes your mind just has had enough, right? I mean, it doesn't matter what your body's saying, your mind has just had enough. And Joy, I'm sure you've interacted with a lot of players who've probably said that at some point in time. But let's have a look at what Ravi Shastri said. Ravi said this about Virat, where he's saying, I think Virat is overcooked. And I love that term because it's like a pressure cooker, right? Virat's a constant pressure cooker. It doesn't matter if it's a dead rubber or a game that's against an opposition that is perhaps a little lesser than you. You know, he's giving 200% and he's burning bright with that intensity. Ravi thinks he's got 6-7 years of cricket left in him. I definitely think he's got 6-7 years of test cricket left in him, and you don't want to lose that with a fried brain. Joy, your thoughts on this?
First and foremost, I genuinely feel, I was thinking back to exactly 15 years back, 2007. We've had a really bad World Cup. If you remember the World Cup India had in the Caribbean. And then what happened? 3 senior guys decided not to go. If you remember, Saurav Ganguly, Sachin Tendulkar, Rahul Dravid didn't take that plane to South Africa. Dhoni was there. There was a new captain. I really feel in the format that there is, I think we've got the talent ready for a change of the guard. I mean, this current dispensation, this current, Rohit, Virat, they've taken us to many, many places. They've won lots of stuff for us. And yes, ICC tournaments are about winning one match. They've consistently reached semi-finals. They've consistently done well, except for the last one. And I think perhaps it may be just say, okay, we'll pick these guys, but we'll pick them on form. We are not going to pick them because in the past they were just automatic picks. We'll say, okay, does Virat at this point walk into the first 6 Indian batsmen? If he does, we'll take him there. But if he doesn't, let's move on. Let's get that. And we have talent. There's enough talent out there. There are enough new people. It's 15 years. Is it time for a reboot? That's a question we should all ask ourselves. I mean, this great team has done a lot of stuff for us. But is it time to give somebody new the captaincy and, like Dhoni, start a new, fresh T20? I still think Test cricket has, Rohit in T20, in one-day cricket, Virat in Test cricket have a lot of time left in them. I'm not sure whether they want to or their heart is in this T20 game right now.
But Joe, I look at kind of world cricket as a whole, and these players that play all the formats, the great players of all the different teams. I don't think the actual management of the international teams mixed in with the franchise teams communicate well enough and understand that players just need a breather. And a 10-day, so in particular, the IPLs, it's intense, it's hot. Why not have a 10-day break? Why not go on holiday for a week? Take your kids away and just have some fun for a week and then come back. These tournaments are long. The IPL is near on 8 weeks long, and you're on it every day for 8 weeks. It's going to fry you out. So why not have
a bubble on top of that?
Yeah, why not have different kind of players just resting at different times, and backroom team and the coaching team? They just do too much, these people. They're only human beings. And, I look at it from, the Indian side, Australian side, England side, the 3 teams that play pretty much 12 months of the year. I just don't think the management of these players is now good enough in terms of looking after the people. Why can't you just bring out a player from a test series to send them on holiday? In the UK, our players could go anywhere in Europe and have a week away with the family. Go and relax for a week, then come back. We'll give you 5 days to prepare for your next game. But go and get away from cricket. Don't think about cricket. We don't want you to even communicate with us for a week. Go and spend some time with your kids and your family. And if you did that 3 or 4 times a year, every 2 or 3 months, you get a week off and a real breather to go and spend time with your family. Because most times these players are seeing their kids and their families actually when they're in tournament time. So you see in the IPL, they've all got the families there, the kids there, great, but you're not really switched off. You're still on your cricket and you're still training. You're seeing them kind of every day for a few hours, but You know, I'd actually, because of the way cricket is now, which is so intense, it's shows like this. We're all commenting every day of the year on the same players. They might be playing for different teams, but we're commenting on these players pretty much day in, day out. I just think they need a breather. And it's not just Virat, it's not just Rohit. You know, I look at many of the top players across the three formats. I think they need to take little bits of time out away from cricket to go on. I call it the egg timer. You know, that egg timer that you turn over.
Yeah.
Once the sand goes to the bottom, your egg's gone, it's knackered. You know, you've got to keep turning it over. And that's what I believe needs to happen with people. You have to keep turning the egg timer, which means go on holiday, go and spend some time with your kids and your family.